Well, hello, everyone. We're absolutely delighted to be here today to present bluegrass music for this year's conference under the theme of Change Agents. In the 1600s, they came from England, Ireland, Scotland to the New World, bringing memories and music with them. They settled in a region called Appalachia, a five-state area in the lower southeastern part of the United States. Their lives changed, and so did their music. They made music from real-life situations. Fast forward to the 1900s, they call that music old-time music and mountain music. And in the 1930s, it revolutionized to the name Bluegrass. And I'll let this young man pick up the story from there and then introduce our first new song.
Bluegrass music. Bluegrass music was developed by Bill Monroe, a guy that was born in Rosine, Kentucky in 1911. His mother, Melissa, and his father, James Buchanan Monroe, had 8 children in the family. So it was busy, it was musical, and they were poor. As they grew, every one of the kids picked an instrument. But Bill, having 2 older brothers, got third pick. His brother Charlie played the guitar, Birch played the fiddle, and by the time it got to Bill, he had the mandolin, which at the time was pretty much a non-entity in local music. But he was a strong man, he was ambitious, and he loved to play. He began to play with his brother and sing duets successfully. They did some recordings, and as his career progressed, he finally made it to the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. And in 1936, he auditioned and became a member of the Opry. And he was there all of his life. In 1945, in December of 1945, the bluegrass world kind of shifted. A couple of the members of his band had left, and he recruited 2 men to come in and play. One was Lester Flatt, smooth singing guitar player, and the other was banjo whiz Earl Scruggs. The band that consisted of Bill Monroe, Flatt and Scruggs, Howard Watts, and Chubby Wise on fiddle became the model bluegrass band. That was the sound that Bill was looking for. Now, bluegrass band, as you can see, there are no electric instruments in the band. They're all acoustic, and pretty much this is the lineup as it has existed in the middle 40s with a mandolin, bass, guitar, banjo. Well, we don't have a fiddle with us, but usually there would be a fiddle player. And when that band hit the stage in 1945, the place went wild. Bill knew he had something. And for the next 50 years, he played with that configuration. Bill died in 1996, but he left a long legacy that is spread worldwide. And if you see a bluegrass band in Germany or in Japan or in South America, you'll see something that is pretty much the same configuration as we have now. No electric instruments, no drums, acoustic instruments and voices. Enough talk. We'll get down to some music here. We'll do one for you that was made popular by a Bluegrass Hall of Fame member and South Carolina native Don Reno. This one's called Love Come Home.
As you read these letters that I write to you, sweetheart, hope you understand. You're the only love I knew. Please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. That old wind is cold and slowly creeping round, and the fire is burning low. Snow is covered up the ground. Your baby's hungry, sick and cold. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Love, oh love, please come home.
All right. Thank you. Ted, come on up. Tell us about
Thank you so much. A lot of things contributed to bluegrass: old-timey music, jazz, anything that could be heard on the radio and kind of would fit these instruments here. And one of the very strong influences that came from the grassroots movement to play bluegrass and like that was the singing of gospel songs in church. Sacred songs, hymns, gospels, songs of morality, all made their way into the common catalog of bluegrass music. We'll call on the guys here now to do one that Bill Monroe did record at one time, and this one's called "The Old Crossroads."
Oh, my brother, take this warning. Don't let old Satan hold your hand. You'll be lost in sin forever. You'll never reach the promised land. The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. One road leads up to heaven, the other goes down below. Jesus, our Savior, will protect you. He'll guide you through the old crossroads. The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. Soon your life will be over. You'll have to face the old crossroads. Will you be ready then, my brother, to shun the one that goes down below? The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate.
Old Crossroads. You know, something about bluegrass music that just hits my heart is the harmony. It's a very unique harmony, as well as the instruments play off each other and do almost like jazz, a solo in the middle of the song. So pay attention to that for this next song. Introduce the song for us, Ted.
Change agent. One of the ways that bluegrass changes and maintains its vivaciousness, there are actually three ways. Number one is to honor the traditions that supported it. Every bluegrass musician knows a core of songs that are the tradition of bluegrass. The second way is to, with the infusion of new people, with young people coming in playing bluegrass, there are kids that are 9, 10, and 11 now that are learning the same songs that Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys learned when they were 9, 10, and 11. And it's great to see new people coming in and playing. So if you see us up here and you think, well, I can do that, you can. Please join us. Become a bluegrass person. And the third way is by expanding its repertoire. Jazz, whatever fits this particular array of instruments can come into bluegrass. Some songs don't make it, they try it and they fail. Some do. This is a song that came from kind of an odd place. It came from the British rock revival in the 60s, a Manfred Mann song called Fox on the Run.
She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox on the run. Everybody knows the reason for the fall when woman tempted man down in paradise hall. This woman tempted me and took me for a ride. Like the weary fox, I need a place to hide. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox on the run. We'll take a glass of wine and fortify your soul. We'll talk about the world and the friends we used to know. I'll illustrate of girls who put me on the floor. The game is nearly over and the hounds are at my door. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run. Say it again, guys. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run.
All right, well, thank you very much. We'll leave you with this little turnaround. We've enjoyed ourselves. Thank you very much.